So good evening, guys. Welcome back to another Arsenal live stream, another Arsenal news show. I thought I'd do it live today. I kind of feel like I need to bring back the live streams, man. I've been doing a lot of pre-recorded content. I don't get this. I've been loving the pre-recorded content. You guys have been loving it as well. That will continue. But I just thought, you know what? As we close nearer to the window now, we'll be in. We're on the 22nd of May. So just almost a week away until obviously just over a week, sorry, until the window does officially open, 1st of June, guys. And I thought we'd bring some live transfer shows to the channel as always. Is my mic in, by the way? Yeah, it is. Sorry, my bad. I thought we was gonna, let's bring some live transfer shows so I can get involved with the chat as well. You guys can get involved. But the pre-recorded videos will still continue because I do love doing them. But yeah, we've got so much news. So much news has been going through the past couple of days of us. So I'm struggling to keep up, with all the news that's been going through. We're talking the striker situation. Yeah, again, Sesko or Gyokeres, people. That seems to be the debate right now going around. Arteta still holding out for Sesko. Berta wants Gyokeres, but Arteta wants Sesko at the moment. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna dive into the latest with Rodrygo as well, because that's an interesting report coming out. And once again, that there is actually interest there with Arsenal that we could actually go and sign Rodrygo or put in, just sort of go and see what happens, test the waters to him. We'll also be talking about some players staying as well. Trossard, new contracts. Let us know your thoughts about that as well. And Party as well, possibly staying. Martinelli could be going. So we're going to be so much to talk about, guys. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already, hit the like buttons up. Subscribe if you are new as well. Big up the chat as always. We've got Jordan. We've got Top Gunner. We've got Burnley. We've got Natalie from Belgium. We've got Drew back in the building. Big up Drew, bro. We've got Kumar as well. Big up everyone else watching on the replay as well and everyone else tuning who will tune in as well. Greatly appreciate it. But let's get right into it, people. Let's get right into it. So the first story today. David Ornstein coming out and saying that it seems Arsenal deciding between which of the Benjamin Sesko or Viktor Gyökeres to pursue as their preferred target. They're both under consideration, but it's hard to know who is higher. There are many factors that contribute to such decisions being made. So there we go. We're still torn between the two. We are still torn between the two. And it's probably true. The rumors coming out that Arteta is the one behind wanting more Sesko. Arteta wants more Sesko. Clearly, that's been, the recent sort of rumors is that Arteta is pushing for Sesko. Let's not forget that Arteta wanted Sesko last summer as well. Before the Euros, we had that big debate about he could be coming to Arsenal. I actually thought it'll get done, but it was more of like Sesko rejected Arsenal. He rejected Arsenal. I think there's other clubs in for him as well. And he said he wanted to stay in Bundesliga. He said he wanted to stay with Leipzig, sort of do what Erling Haaland did at Dortmund, where he went with Dortmund for a year, ripped up at Dortmund, and then also went to the Premier League. He wanted a bit more, because, Sesko's a very young player, a very raw player. 21, I think he is. He's 21, 22 years of age, right? He said he wasn't ready for the Premier League, which is fair enough. I make him right. He wanted to prove himself in Bundesliga. He said he wasn't ready for the Premier League, and that's why he rejected everyone and said, you know what, I'm staying at Leipzig. Obviously, now it looks like he's ready and he's looking like he wants to move away in the summer. Let's not forget Arteta also even tried to go with him as well. There's some reports coming out that he's looking at him in the January window. But Leipzig, we're never going to go there because Leipzig offers 70 million for him. We're not going to pay that, obviously, in January. We struggled to even pay for Ollie Watkins in January. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that was never going to happen anyway. But it's clear that Arteta still wants Sesko. He's trying everything. He's pushing everything he can to get Sesko. Sorry about Win the Dog in the background. I do apologize about Win the Dog barking in the background as always. But he's still pushing everything he can to get Sesko. This Sesko must be elite level then. This Sesko must be something out of the ordinary because you keep pushing for this guy. Berta's came in and Berta wants more Gyokeres, it seems like. They're kind of divided at the moment. Hopefully they come together and have an agreement and get and see what's best for Arsenal because, Berta's wanted Gyokeres since Atletico as well. He was a really big fan of him when he's as Atleti director, and he wants him at Arsenal. So he's came in as new director. Give him what he wants, mate. Give Berta what he wants. At the end of the day, because it's a similar thing happened with Edu as well. A report came out the other day saying that Edu wanted Fabian Ruiz, and instead Ante wanted Marino, and Ante got Marino instead. So I don't really like the fact that they're sort of going against. And it's not me digging out Sesko because I don't mind Sesko as a player. I think Sesko's a good player. At the end of the day, right, people, it would make sense, right? Like logically, we're looking at this right now. Gyokeres would be cheaper than Sesko, by the way, because the reported price tag that's been going around for Sesko is over 70 million. 70 million, 75 million for Benjamin Sesko, right? Or Sesko, however you pronounce his name. Whereas Gyokeres has already agreed a fee to leave Sporting for 60 million, maybe even less than that. But I think when we add it all up, yeah, 60 million. And his wages, right? Gyokeres' wages are reasonable as well, people. You know, they're less than what Kai Havertz is on. They're less than what majority of our players are on right now. He's not even demanding mad wages anyway. Logically, I think Gyokeres is a better striker than Sesko personally. I think number one, Gyokeres is proven it more on the big stage. I'm not talking about the league sort of thing. I'm talking because I know the Portuguese league gets criticized a lot. Pardon me. The Portuguese league gets criticized a lot. The Bundesliga gets criticized a lot as well. Both of them have done it, but you know, in their leagues. But I'm talking about when it comes to the big stage. Number one, why I want Gyokeres over Sesko? Well, Gyokeres has already done it in England. Number one, right? He did it in the Championship for Coventry, right? Over, I think, what 25, 30 goals in all competitions for Coventry, right? At the end of the day, that Championship's a tough league. It's English football. It's a tough league, and we've seen players come from the Championship and thrive in the Premier League. You know, he's done it in England for me. He's done it in Champions League as well. We saw this guy single-handedly dunk on Man City, hat-trick settings, people. You know, he's done it more in Europe for me. I'm not saying Sesko hasn't, but you know, if you look over base it off everything, overall, you know, sort of how they've been playing this season as well. I wouldn't mind Sesko in this team, but I think when you got a better deal there, when it's going to be more cheaper, when for me there's a better player there than Sesko, why would you go? Why would you not? Why would you sort of not go for this better deal in signing someone like Viktor Gyökeres instead of Sesko? You know, like, listen, maybe we get Sesko, he comes in and he hits the ground running. Yeah, he comes in, hit the ground running, and you know everyone's buzzing, and fair enough. Arteta masterclass. I hope I'm saying that. I hope I'm saying that. But when we've got new directors, we've got new Berta's came in. Already looks like he means business. By the way, already the rumors looking good. You know, with a new, he's opening talks with our whole team into the players he wants to get contracts with. You know, deals are moving quick, as we know. We're in the 22nd of May, and we're already getting all this news even before the windows even started. It looks very good signs. Bird's been every single game. He looks like he means business. He wants Gyokeres. Give him what he wants at the end of the day. You know, and I get Arteta's got to have a say. I get the manager. It's down to his team and his squad of players. You know, but at the end of the day, what we don't want is we don't want Berta coming in and being like sort of the whole power situation again. Because part of me thinks that's why Edu left. And a lot of people were saying that's why Edu left. He didn't like the fact that Arteta had more authority over him. He didn't like the fact that Arteta was seen as like the bigger person at Arsenal, you know, and had more power at Arsenal than what Edu wanted, for example. So I don't want that again with Berta. You look into Berta, type of guy that's worked with Simeone, right? For how many years now? Yeah, over a decade with Simeone. He'll be able to manage this. I hope so. I hope they can come to agreement. And it's not me digging out Sesko, but I'm looking at it just thinking right now, Berta's came in, he's a new director. Give this guy what he wants. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let's talk about, and I will go through guys' comments, man. Make sure you guys smash like buttons up as well. Make sure you guys hit like buttons up. If you are new, make sure you guys do subscribe. We're on the road to 11,000 as well. And I agree with a lot of what you guys are saying in the chat. A lot of people were saying right now that Arteta wants Sesko so he can switch between Havertz and Sesko. And a lot of people were agreeing with that as well. And this guy's also said, big up to Nazim. He said, if he gets Gyokeres, means less playing time up front for Havertz, which is spot on. You know what it's like with Arteta and Havertz, right? You know what it's like. He will do everything he can, right, to force this guy into this team. He did it when we first signed him. Yeah, he played him in the left 8 role for how many games? Didn't work. Then he moved him as a centre forwards. Big up for the super chat. Let me quickly we continue to talk about Miss Melina. Big up Miss Melina. Thank you so much, Miss Melina. She's an absolute real one, guys. Mel, you know you don't have to super chat me. Like, you know how much I appreciate you always tuning in and all the help you've gave me and the support you gave me. But the super chat means so much. She's but killing it, Josh. Thank you so much, Miss Melina. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Miss Melina right now, people. Go over to her channel, right? I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put a link in for Miss Melina, right? Um, I'm putting a link in the channel. Go to her channel, people. She's on 10.3k, right? Mel. You're also killing it over there as well, man. Make sure you go over to her channel, guys. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. Go and drop her a sub as well, people. Make sure you go and drop her a sub. Yeah, go over to her channel. She's an absolute real one. Really, really good friend of mine. And I appreciate all the super chats people give me, but you guys just tuning in, you guys being here, it's all that matters, to be honest. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, for that as well. Miss Melina, absolute real one. But as we were saying, yeah, I agree with a lot of what you guys are saying. Like, he likes Havertz. This is why he wants Sesko at the end of the day. Because he can keep playing his boy guy Havertz there. Because you got to look at it in Arteta's point of view. Havertz, for me, he's not it for me. All right, he's had some good games here and there. I'm fair enough to say, he had a good little run last season where he's playing consistently. Where he's doing sort of, I think, was it Tottenham, Chelsea games back to back, a few times off the bench against Brentford. These types of games, right? Havertz was doing well, but we're talking about the consistency. And the problem with me with Havertz is like when it came to some of the big games, he wasn't turning up. For example, some of the Champions League games, Porto, Munich, he's missing. FA Cup against Liverpool, he was missing. Like these big games where it really mattered. That's my problem with Havertz. He didn't really step up. And part of me, because for him, he was playing left day and it's not his position. It's not his position. But you got to look at for Arteta's point of view as well, right? How bad is going to make him look? 65 million spent on Havertz. He's on how many wages? 250 wages a week, something like that, even more, I think. Right? If he suddenly benched him, then he's gonna look really bad. This is why he's forcing this guy in, and he's gonna continue to do that. He's got favoritism towards Kai Havertz, people. He's trying him everywhere. He's trying him everywhere. And at the end of the day, he's gonna keep doing that. Hence why he's want to settle with Sesko. My thing with this though is why spend this money for a player like Sesko? They're talking about 70 million people. They're talking about, over 70 million to bring Sesko in. That's what Leipzig are the money. That's what Leipzig want. You need to go and get Viktor Gyökeres for me. You need to go and get Viktor Gyökeres. Yeah, we have the risk of sitting there and saying, yeah, Sesko in a few years could go and smash it and we'll regret it. We have that risk. But then what if we don't get Gyokeres? Let's talk about Gyokeres now, right? Because let's talk about Gyokeres. By the way, I've still not even mentioned this, yeah, because I don't want to think about it, but I still haven't got over last night, people. I still have not got over last night. All right. Tottenham winning the Europa League. Still haven't got over it. A lot of people want to brush it under the carpet. Our biggest rivals, we just won the European trophy. They got more European success than we do. And that's embarrassing. We had the chance to win Europa League. We got knocked out in 5 attempts. 5 attempts, people, in that competition. I would have took the Europa League. European success. We've won 2 European Cups. Tottenham will now won more than us, people. Yes, Europa League is a bag of shit this season. But when we were in it as well, we had our chances to win it. Villarreal, Olympiacos, Sporting Lisbon, Wenger, Atletico Madrid, Emery, Chelsea in the final. So I've still not even got over them winning Europa League. And I won't for a while. Unless we go next season win the Premier League and Champions League. Or win one or the other. Because we're gone 5 years, not winning anything now. But anyway, now my point was to that. Gyokeres looking at the situation right now on teams in for him, right? We are going to be there. Man United are going to be there. Liverpool may be there as well. Maybe a few other clubs here and there as well, right? But you look for Gyokeres right now. A lot of people were saying he can go Man United because they're going to get Champions League. Now they lost that final. Look at their situation they're in. No European football next season. They're going to struggle, really struggle. At the same time, there's only two factors I look at it. Number one, money side of things. But at the same time, do Man United have more pull in terms of money to get Gyokeres? Because I remember a very similar sort of situation with, was it Mudryk? Yeah, the Mudryk saga, weren't it? You know, this guy is begging, twerking for Arsenal. Everyone was saying he's going to go. Even the player wanted to go to Arsenal, but Chelsea had the money, and Shakhtar said, "Yeah, give us the money." I don't think they have the money though. That's the thing. They've not got European football. I know they just signed Cunha as well, but there's two facts I look at for Gyokeres going Man United. Number one, ex-manager Almiron. You know, a lot of players I think get tempted by playing with a lot of managers. I've seen a lot of players bring back their ex-players. So a lot of managers bring back their ex-players from different clubs they've managed before. If that makes sense. You see that quite a lot in football because he worked so well with him at Sporting. Because how many goals he scored, how successful he was under Almiron. Could he be tempted by that? And Man United as a club as well, they're in a shit situation. But, you know, you still got that sort of, this Man United's one of the biggest clubs in English football with Liverpool. We are third, by the way, biggest club in England. But our standards are in the gutter. But anyway, could he be tempted by that? I don't think so, people. I honestly don't think so. I think for me, you know, if Liverpool were in the race, someone like Liverpool came into the race for Gyokeres, that's where I'd be a bit edgy. Like he may choose them over us. I know we got Declan Rice over Man City, and I get that over the recent sort of times we've been getting these players in. But at the end of the day, if a team like Liverpool goes in for him, which I don't think they probably will, but if they were there, then that's where you. But when we're up against Man United, after they're not getting Champions League football yesterday as well, I think it's all for us to go and sign him. But what if Arteta? This is where we're at now. We're sort of at a stumbling block because Arteta wants Sesko still. He's still crying out for Sesko. I wish we could just go there, just give us both, so we can make both sides happy. You know, this is a thing. We got to act fast as well. That's why I was hoping when Berta came in. Yeah, when Berta came in, I've seen this guy have a bit of ruthlessness. Right? He's been ruthless at Atleti. He's wanted a striker. He's got his striker, Berta. Yeah, look at the strikers that Atletico Madrid signed. Alvarez, last summer. Luis Suarez, they won the league that season. David Villa, they won the league that season. Right? Look how many players that Berta got when they needed them. And he acted fast. And for me, Berta, he got a few run with Joao Felix, with Thomas Lemar. Number one, we was going to get Thomas Lemar. Let's not forget that. Wenger was about to bid 80 mil. Was it 80 mil for the guy? So we could have got Thomas Lemar. Number two is the system of Simeone, and him and Felix fell out. They had a complete falling out, didn't they? So it completely knocked his confidence. Number three, at the time, Joao Felix, people, right, was linked with Barcelona, was linked with Real Madrid, was linked with every single club you can think of. Because he was playing at Benfica. Everyone was lined up to sign him, and then Atleti got there first. Same with Thomas Lemar. Let's not kill ourselves. We was about to play 70, 80 mil for Thomas Lemar. But what I'm saying is, Berta's showing that he can act fast, people. He's showing he can act quick. He's showing he's ruthless in negotiations, all right? When he's needed a player, he's got his player. And for me, I don't understand the logic of this, having Sesko over Gyokeres, because we're going to get a cheaper deal in Gyokeres. For me, he's a better player than Sesko. For me, he's proven it more than Sesko. But we're still waiting for Arteta to get what he wants. Why can't we just sit there and say, no, now it's over to Berta now. Berta, over to you now. Yeah, you've came in, new director. Let's get what Berta wants. For me, Arteta's had enough windows. Arteta's had enough players to sort this out. Look, people talk about the money side of things. Yeah, he's had the money. Okay, maybe he didn't want all the players that he got, but there's some that he definitely did want. And there's other players out there as well, people. Let's not forget that we didn't go and get, and we got other players instead. So at the end of the day, I just don't see it. Like if we all really people say we're gonna miss out on, oh, we don't get Sesko, he's gonna go and smash it. Well, yeah, but what if we don't get Gyokeres? What then? Because he's one of the most informed strikers in Europe, Viktor Gyökeres. Yes, you got Isak there. Lewandowski this season. Yeah, these types of strikers are going to be up there because of the league that they're playing, and they're playing more respective leagues. Isak doing it in the Prem, fair enough. Better than what Gyokeres is doing in Portuguese league, but he's still there. This guy is clearly ruthless. This guy is clearly prolific. This guy's clearly everything we need. This guy's everything we need, because people talk about the league and all this, our Portuguese league. Yeah, quite clearly he's too good for that league, man. He's taking the piss with it. It's not even like Darwin Núñez, yeah? Núñez came in, yeah. Look, flopped in Premier League, right? Completely flopped in Premier League. But Núñez was not getting these numbers in the Portuguese league, what Gyokeres is getting. This guy is taking liberties with it. This guy is taking liberties with it this season. It's not like he's literally scoring 20 goals this season for Gyokeres. No, this guy's taking a mick. What is it, 55 goals or something like that? Goals in and goal involvements, whatever it is. Yeah, let's get his overall stats up, people. And yeah, football's not all based on stats. Yeah, I don't base football on stats. Yeah, but let's get his overall stats up. Yeah, let's get his overall. Look at that. Yeah, 53 goals and 13 assists. Yeah, what's that? 60 over 60 goals and assists. And people tell me, oh, it's a risk if we can't get Sesko. It's a risk if we can't get Gyokeres then as well, isn't it? What if he goes to Liverpool? What if he goes elsewhere then? He goes and smashes it there. And it's not, look, I'm not calling Sesko shit. I know some people call him crap. I know some people don't rate this guy, Sesko, right? What I've seen of him, he looks a promising player. He does. He still looks very raw, though. For me, like, he looks quite raw as a player. He's been doing his thing over there in Leipzig, cool. But I think you look at it right now, people, Gyokeres is doing the business. Yeah, Gyokeres for me is the guy. He is a guy for me. And it's as simple as that, people. Yeah, forcing down below. What do you think is going to happen? Is Berta and Arteta going to come to agreement on probably Sesko? It would not surprise me. It really wouldn't surprise me if we get Sesko. And is he enough? Is this guy enough? Is Sesko the guy, people, yeah? To take Arsenal over the line? I don't think he is. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, people. Overall deal as well. Overall money. We'd save more money signing Gyokeres, no? Sesko is going to be worth more, apparently. 75 million. Gyokeres has agreed a fee with Sporting. Yeah, 60 million. Wages are only 200 grand. More than, less than what Havertz is on right now. It's mad. Make sure you guys hit like buttons up. Make sure you guys subscribe if you are new. We're going to go through your comments right now. Big up everyone. Firstly, Miss Melina, thank you so much once again. We've still got a lot. Stay tuned, guys. We've still got a lot to go through. We're talking about Rodrygo in a minute. We're talking about Trossard. We're talking about everything in a minute. Because there's been so much news linked with Arsenal recently. Make sure you guys are subscribing. It'd be greatly appreciated. Big up Miss Melina. Thank you so much for the super chat as well. Big up Jordan in the chat. Hope you're well, mate. Big up to you, Jordan. How you doing? Liverpool already looking good for the window. Frimpong coming in. Kirk is coming in. I don't know what's happening with Wirtz. I don't know what that situation is, but big up to you, Jordan. I hope you're good, man. Yeah, we're back again, bro. We're back again. The grind don't stop every single day, man. We're here. Bless up to you, Top Gunner, as well, bro, every single time. Bless up to you, bro. Big up to Burnley in the building. How's it going, Burnley? Hope you're doing well, mate, as well. Natalie from Belgium. Listen, Natalie, we're going to talk about Trossard in a minute because Trossard's going to be offered a new contract. So I'm sure you'll be happy as a fellow Belgian, but there could be a bit of controversial opinions on Trossard staying or going because I think he needs to go personally. But we'll talk about that more later on. But big up to you, Natalie, every single time. Big up to Drew in the building as well, brother. Show motherfuckers. Big up, Drew, bro. Come on. By the way, Drew, what, bro? Man's got all the new shirts already, man. Well, he's got the home and away kit for the next season. eBay settings. Big up to you, Drew, bro. I'm going to be looking on there to get mine as well. Qmar's in the building. Big up to you, Qmar, bro. How's it going, man? How are you, bro? Big up to you, Kuma. Good evening. Yes, bro. Good evening to you, man. Bless up to Drew as well. Gyökeres definitely going to Arsenal. He wouldn't want to go to fucking United. No, I don't see him going Man United. I don't. But what I spoke about earlier, could it be Amarin effects? Even he could get sacked next season if he's not careful. Maybe if they're the same position, they're probably given a window. But if they're in the same position at Christmas, then maybe he could be gone. I don't know. Obviously, they've got no European football either, and can they afford him? I don't know. But what I was saying as well, what if someone else at Liverpool comes in for Gyokeres? If they're looking to get rid of Nunes this season, maybe a few other players, attackers for them are going as well. What if someone like Liverpool goes in for Gyokeres as well? For me, Gyokeres, yeah, a lot of people were saying Gyokeres over Sesko, and I 100% agree. He's not digging out Sesko. People think you say this and you don't rate Sesko. One he wants. It's not me digging out Sesko. I'm not saying Sesko's a bad player, but you got two players right now. Why are we debating on one to sign? Berta wants Gyokeres. Go on, get Gyokeres. Berta's been proven right with his Atleti days. Berta signed David Villa. They won the league. Berta signed Suarez. They won the league. Berta signed Julian Alvarez. Crazy people. Crazy. Liverpool will probably go for Sesko. I hope they do, mate. So that means we get Gyokeres, hopefully. But yeah, big up to you, Burnley. Big up to Ryan in the chat as well. How's it going, Ryan, mate? Hope you're good, bro. Big up to Charlie. Yes, Charlie. What are you telling me, bro? Another real one. Big up to you, Charlie, as well, my brother. Godfrey from Nigeria, man. Big up Nigeria. What's happening with Osimhen, bro? Where's Osimhen heading this summer? I do rate Osimhen highly, but I know Arsenal will never go for him. But I don't know where we end up, bro. It's going to be an interesting situation with your fellow Nigerian, Osimhen, as well. But yeah, big up to you, Godfrey, as well, my brother. I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well. And how are you, Ryan? I hope you're doing well as well. See, this is what I agree with what a lot of you guys are saying in the chat, yeah? Arteta wants Sesko so he can switch Havertz and Sesko. Exactly that. If he gets Gyokeres, means less playing time for Havertz up front. Exactly. Crazy. Big up to Arsenal domination in the building, man. Make sure you guys are going to subscribe to Dom, man. This guy's a legend. He's cooking 130 subs he's on. Getting 200 subs or 150 subs. He's a legend. But yeah, big up to you, Dom, my brother. I hope you're well, mate. Lee and I just giving you a plug. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you to both of you, Gunnar Gathering, Lee, and of course Dom himself, legend. But please do give Josh a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does mean a lot. Dom, make sure you guys check out Dom's channel. Also Gunnar Gathering as well. Go and check Lee out. Dom, they're over there doing they're doing a show together earlier. I was tuning in. Great show over there. Chelsea fans in the building. Bless up Chelsea fan. The realest Chelsea fan on YouTube, man. You won't find any Chelsea fan better than this guy. Big up Josh and the chat. Think you'll get Gyokeres and we get Sesko. I feel sick if we get him. The Lap is better than him. The Lap's a good player, man. The Lap is a good player. I know he's going to be a big step up from him from Ipswich to a big team, but I do rate the Lap. I think in a better side, better team around him, I think he could do well. I do rate him. Chamsy final watch on Saturday for the women. Yeah, of course, bro. Of course, we're gonna win. Big up Miss Melina once again. Absolute real one. Big up Miss Melina. That's it, guys. Keep it like buttons up as well. Let's go. Let's smash up 50, man. Let's go for 50 likes on the channel. Smash them up, people. Let's go for it. 50 likes. Smash them up, guys. Right. Let's aim 50 likes, people. If we can as well. But yeah. Big up, people. Big up. Berta signings: Luis Suarez, Griezmann, Alvarez. Arteta signings: Havertz, Jay-Z, Trossard. I trust Berta. Facts. Give Berta what he wants. That's what I say, people. Yeah, look at the signings that he signed at Atleti. Okay, and people talk about sort of like Arteta having more power. Well, Berta didn't have a problem when he was with Simeone, mate. Yeah. Simeone is one of the most egotistical managers in world football. We know what Simeone. He's a don. I love Simeone, by the way. Don Simeone, elite manager, right? Elite manager. But he managed to work with him really well. He had no problems with Simeone. Give Berta what he wants, people. Look at the signings that he's brought in. Okay, he's got a free run. Yeah, Lamar, Joao Felix, they didn't work out. But majority of the signings, I think he bought All Black as well. Nobody knew All Black, and he brought him in as a goalkeeper. One of the most underrated goalkeepers there is. When he needed, he brought in Griezmann. He brought him back as well when he needed to, but he brought in Griezmann in originally. Alvarez, as you rightly said, Luis Suarez, David Villa. They ultimately went on to win things as well. I can't remember if he was there when Valcao came in. Do you remember when Valcao scored that hatch against Chelsea in the Super Cup 4-1 game? I don't think Berta was there though, to be fair. Big up to you, bro. He really likes Havertz. See, you guys all saying the same thing, and I gotta agree with you, right? You guys all saying the exact same thing. This is why that's why he wanted him in the summer as well. Before Havertz, even when we had Havertz in January, because he will do everything he can to force Havertz into the team. It's as simple as that. He did it. I've seen him do it. We're playing him in left 8, never works out, and he had to play him as a centre forward. So, yeah, it's mad. Monaco GP at the weekend. I'm looking forward to that, mate. I'm looking forward to that. I think Verstappen won the last one, didn't he? Looking forward to that one. Hamilton's been poor though, hasn't he? Yeah, big up for the super chat, Miss Melina there as well. I think we'll know. Yeah, I can see it. I can picture it right now. Arteta will get Sesko. And yeah, it's simple as that, really. And we'll miss out on Gyokeres will probably bite us in the backside again. But yeah. Big up to Arsenal 4 as well. Chelsea fan, instead of chasing Sesko, qualify for the UCL first. Okay, cool, mate. Cool. So it is, isn't it? It is. He's back again. He's back again. He is back again. Big up to AFC Always in the chat as well. Glande to you. AFC Always. How's it going, my brother? Hope you're well, mate. Man United don't have that money. Yeah, I don't think so. Because if they want to do what Chelsea did with Mudryk, when they just said they paid that money, I don't think they'll do it for Gyokeres. 34 different managers have won something since that is mad. 34 different managers won since Arteta. That's embarrassing, people. Yeah, absolutely embarrassing. I can't even lie. And look at this season, yeah. As a London club, we became a laughing stock this season. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me one. Sorry, people. Sorry about that. But yeah, this is the thing. Like London, Palace win the FA Cup, right? Flipping Tottenham win the flipping Europa League yesterday. Chelsea are going to win the flipping Conference League. It's just so frustrating. It really is. But trust the process, AFC Always, mate. Next season still. Don't worry about it. Netflix. Big up to Matt in the chat as well. Hope you're good, bro. Big up to you, Matt. Sesko fits into the process. He will maybe fulfill his potential in 2 years. However, we can't say that to players like Saliba, Gabriel, and Saka. They will end up reach their full potential. That we will. Oh God, let me get my words out. That we will reach full potential up to front in 2 years. Absolute spot on. Sesko would have been a good signing 2-3 years ago when we was in the whole phase and project or whatever they want to call it, right? When we was like, you remember the season we finished 5th, yeah? We should have got top 4. That sort of period of time, Sesko would have been a fairly decent signing, Now, we need someone to hit the ground running. We need proven players now. I got the doubt that Sesko will come in and there's that doubt. Can he come in and cut in the Premier League, people? I'm not seeing enough to prove that. That's the point with it, personally. And you can't say that to play. Oh, let's wait another 2 years. No, why are we doing this? We need players now. Okay. And what I'll give this manager, I know it's all PR anyway. Yeah. But manager actually came out and said today, he knows that he needs to win something next season. He said the standards are up here. In his press conference, he said his standards are up here. I need to go and win something next season. For me, I've said it. The guy needs to go. Arteta's had enough. Okay. His time is up. He needs to go for me. But is he feeling the pressure? Do you guys think? Is this guy feeling the pressure in terms of he's coming out and saying, he seems a bit, I wouldn't say rattled, but he seems a bit like on edge. What I noticed in the recent press conferences, like today, for example, he said, now we need to win major trophies. And when he's asked to think about Rodrygo, part of me just thinks it's all PR anyway, bro. But I get what you're saying, 100%. Mi fratello Gio, andiamo Gio, buonasera, buonasera Gio, come stai Gio? Subscribe Gio. big up to Gio, man. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to Juve Cornercast as well. Fellow Italiano, big up Juve as well. You guys are doing a lot better, man. You guys are doing a lot better with Igor Tudor as your manager, bro. He's doing a lot better, and especially, bro, if you get Conte, yeah, next season, if he goes, because he's gonna probably be leaving Napoli as well, yeah. If you get Conte, right, bro, you'll be cooking next season with Conte. Yeah, what he's done at Napoli, he's got one more game to win the league with them. I hope he wins it as well. Because what he's done with Napoli, with McTominay, with Billy Gilmore, Philip Billing in his team, Lukaku up front, yeah, all these players who were finished apparently, he's about to win the league. He's got to win his last game though. He can't bottle it. I swear down, Conte. Do not bottle it. But if you get Conte next season, bro, you'll be cooking. Especially with the players you got as well, man. I think Man United need to sell Garnacho and Bruno. They get no more. I think maybe they will sell some players, yeah. Alex in the chat says, no need to waste time. Arteta should stop this nonsense. Sesko is an average player. Gyökeres is a real deal. Absolute facts, bro. I couldn't have said it myself better. This is spot on right here. Yeah, spot on right here, bro. Big up to you. Big up to Gunners RTG as well. Hope you're good, bro. Players like Saliba and Gabriel and Saka deserve trophies now, not in 2 years, because exactly this, bro. How many times have we seen our players go and just leave elsewhere and win big things? Yeah, Van Persie, Man United, Ashley Cole, yeah, Fabregas. The list goes on and on and on. Players, they'll get to a stage in their career when they're going to look at it and think, hold on a minute, I'm getting old. I'm getting older now. Am I going to keep going year in, year out winning nothing? Or am I going to go to Real Madrid, who could actually win stuff? Like Saliba could go there, for example. And yeah, we beat Real Madrid this season. Cool. I'm buzzing about beating Real Madrid this season. It was brilliant, but it led to nothing. We won nothing in the season, people. It's another failure of a season this season. And I understand we've had injuries. I completely get that. But you're seeing other teams win cups around us. Why can't we win the cups then? Why can't we win the cups? Because every time we go in the cup, we get knocked out in the first round, it seems like. Yeah, FA Cup, Man United knocked out first round. Newcastle in the semi-finals, we should have won, and we got piped both games by them. And then when it ran mad against PSG, again, we when the pressure's on, we didn't deliver, did we? And players will look at that as well, bro. They only have one career. And I've seen it year in, year out with players at Arsenal as well, where they go and they want more. Alexius, one of my favorite player of all time. The guy made me fall in love with Arsenal. I know he went for money, and Man United, he went money. But we knew why he left in terms of Man City was in for him, and he wanted more than FA Cup. We was getting FA Cups for him, but he wanted Premier League. But in the end, he went for money, and he regretted that as well. He came out and said it. But I said the other examples right there with Van Persie, Ashley Cole, Fabregas. There's a whole list of players who go. I mean, flipping Giroud went to win the Europa League and Champions League with Chelsea. There's a list of players who go. Oxlade-Chamberlain go and win it with Liverpool. There's a list of players that go and leave, and then like it's just so. It gets on my nerves, man. It really does. Yeah, Gyokeres all day long, mate. All day long. Dom says, I don't believe the rumors on Sesko being preferred, to be honest. I think it's a bit of miss. Yeah, there we go then. So do you think we're more advanced in Gyokeres then, if that's what you're saying, bro? But yeah, I feel better as well now he said that as well. Middle finger to Arteta. Big up Cooper, bro. See, look, Cooper knows. Look who's got his picture right there. Yeah. They're like, come on. We need this. We need a celebration. Come on. Yeah, a lot of people. I think we're all in the same picture here, people. Right? We're all in the same picture right now. Yeah, everyone wants Gyokeres. I'm sorry. All right, and again, I'm not digging out Sesko by any means. He's probably, he's decent player, but when there's a player out there, when it'd be more cheaper, go and get Gyokeres. I hope it's a stunt so we can get our man. Facts, bro. Facts. Facts. Big up to you, bro. Alex Gold. Big up to Grass Patch as well. Alex Goldberg just said on his live stream that Gyokeres is far more advanced to Arsenal than people think. Thank God for that, bro. Thank you for that as well. Thank you for updating us, my friend. Big up to Sam in the chat as well, bro. I swear down Ante gets Sesko, he better win the quadruple with him. Second again, he'll be out 5 games before the season ends. Facts. Facts, bro. If we get Gyokeres, it would be good. Of course it would. Big up to Nicholas. Mikel has had more duds than good signings since he came to Arsenal, so he should leave the SD to do his job. But he's on about and he does. Which is coaching. Sesko ain't it. Spot on, bro. Absolutely spot on. I couldn't agree more. Let Berta do. Just let Berta cook, please, Arteta. All right, Berta knows what he's doing. I'm telling you, people, we got a good feeling about Berta. We've got a good feeling about this guy. Number one, he's got the track record. He's got the CV, right? He's at Atleti over a decade. Look how successful he was at Atleti, guys. You know, this is an Atletico side who they're up against Barca, Real Madrid. They're not seen as a, sort of like a Europe, like now they are because of how Simeone, Burton before, how they've transformed into that. But, in terms of that, you look at the 2 Spanish clubs, it's Barca and Real Madrid all day long. And he's competed with that. La Ligas they've won against his prime Real Madrid teams. Super Cups they've won. Europa League they've won twice. Flipping, what was it? Champions League finals they got to twice. He should have won it, sure, but they lost some penalties against Madrid. They've been very successful together, man. And he was when they needed a player, he got a player like the striker situation. They needed a striker and they got David Villa, they won the league this season. They got Luis Suarez in. He's balling out for Atleti in when they won the La Liga that season as well. And I think lockdown, wasn't it? But yeah. Big up to Richard as well. Please not Sesko. I agree with you, mate. But it wouldn't surprise me if we do end up getting him. We've got Moss in the building as well. Big up Moss. He says JD brings it all. Do you know what? Moss, JD could be heading to Naples, bro. I've been seeing Napoli looking at Jonathan David as well. He'll cook Serie A, bro. He'll cook it up. But I do hope we get him. He'll be a free transfer. Get him and Gyokeres in. 2 bad boy strikers, people. 2 bad boy strikers, people. That's how it is. But yeah. Big up Cooper, guys. Make sure you do hit like buttons. That'd be greatly appreciated as well. We've actually got quite a lot of news to go through in a minute, so stay tuned for that as well. Gyokeres is cheaper. There we go. And has scored more goals. He's also banning goals to Sweden. Facts. He's done it for his country, right? And listen, like, I watched and I know it's only the Euros and people can't talk about Euros and compared to club football. When we watched Sesko in the Euros, guys, did he really live it up? Did he really lit? He was all right, but he was nothing spectacular. Yeah, and I know it's different to club football, but I watched him a few times, Sesko, right? I watched him against Real Madrid Champions League 2 years ago. I wasn't really sorry. When they won the Champions League last season? Yeah, last season they won the Champions League, right? Yeah, against Dortmund. Yeah, that season when they played Leipzig, right? I watched Sesko in it. Both legs. I wasn't too impressed with the guy. I know it's one game, it's one off, and I've not watched Bundesliga week in, week out. I'm not saying that. But what it makes zero sense to go for someone who is more, he's going to cost more expensive. He's going to be more expensive than what Gyokeres is going to be. Gyokeres has done it more for me. He's more proven. It just doesn't make sense why we're going for Sesko. Get Sesko in 5 games for the end of the season. He's walking with win the dog. Oh, mate. Win the dog. Yeah. Win the dog, mate. Ain't serving mercy with Spurs parading the trophy outside the Emirates tomorrow. Yep. Facts, bro. Absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Yeah, absolute disgrace. People say, oh, but the Europa League shit this season. Yeah, what? So the same thing in the final, Man United, that we got knocked out by in the FA Cup, yeah? Cool. Nice one. The same Europa League trophy. Oh, we don't want Europa League trophy because we got bigger fish to fry, right? Same Europa League trophy. No one wants a European trophy anyway, right? And now, if you look on history, now they have the bragging in terms of like they've won more European than we have. They've won 3 European trophies now. We've won 2. Intercities Fairs Cup, right? Cup Winners' Cup as well. Yeah. And now Tottenham win that, and they won 2 Europas as well. So they have that bragging right over us. And our European record is, and our European, we are laughing stock in European sort of things, people. I'm not having it. It's a disgrace. Osimhen's wages are prohibitive unless he reduces the demand. That is taking a mick. 400k a week. There's no chance. He ain't going anywhere, mate. Yeah. Yeah. He ain't going anywhere. He ain't going anywhere, people. Yeah. He'll probably end up going Galatasaray. Like, who's gonna pay that wages, bro? Saudi, maybe, yeah. I can see him going Saudi if that's the case. Hopefully, if he, for the benefit of Osimhen's career, yeah, because listen, I'm keeping up with the guy because I rated him so highly at Napoli, right? But for the benefit of Osimhen's career, he would go to Europe and take a pay cut, like to reduce his demand, basically. Yeah, go elsewhere, go in Europe, and because he's cooked for Galatasaray anyway this season. He's a top class striker. Don't go and waste your career at Saudi, man. But it wouldn't surprise me if he did, just for money. Big up Emmanuel from Nigeria, bro. Big up from for you to Nigeria. Big up Nigeria every single time. Big up to you. Big up to you as well. Appreciate that as well, man. Glad you're well. I'm knackered from work, but I'll calm down very, very soon. Bless up to you, Dom. I appreciate you tuning in as always, man. Bless up to you, man. Osimhen might not return to Napoli. If Chelsea refuses to qualify Europe, then I'll pray Arsenal knock him on the door. Yeah, that's your boy, bro. And I love him, but I just don't see us going for him. Eric's in the chat. Big up to you, Eric. He says it's only good to see you again, by the way, Eric. It's only gonna be Gyokeres. Ornstein's often Ron. Only trust for Brits who actually knows things. And he says we're moving close to signing him. He'd been outside the Portuguese Cup. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing as well. That's what we've been talking about in the videos, guys, recently. After the Portuguese Cup, which he plays in 3 days. Let's double check when he plays that. Sporting. He plays in 25th of May. Yeah, 25th of May he plays. What is that? Yeah, so this Sunday, 5:15 he plays against his last game for Sporting, right, against Benfica in the Portugal people. The Taca Portugal, whatever it's called, right? After this is where he will leave Sporting, and this is where we'll see where he goes. Gyokeres is a no-brainer, bro. I want him, perfect striker. Go and get him, but I hope we go and get him when we don't get Sesko instead. Arteta is on Wenger levels with bad transfers. Facts, yeah. Bro, bro, how many players we had that over the years, Eric? Though, bro, and VR. We had Hossein Mawar. We had Benzema. There's another one I can't think of right now. There's got to be another one that we should. Draxler. Yeah, Julian. Oh, my days. Julian Draxler as well, yeah? How many year in, year out we think with Draxler never happened. And VR, year in, year out, never happened. Still waiting for his medical, exactly. Hossein Mawar was another one. Yeah, waiting, never happened. Like how many players we had these types of players in these windows? There's probably some more that I'm forgetting as well. Benzema was another one, to be fair. There's more I'm forgetting. There's got to be more. There's got to be more. Big up to Jack as well, bro. Just got the phone to Ben Davies. Oh, nice one, bro. That's gonna be sick. Big up to you, bro, as well. You want the DOF and the manager to have a disagreements over things. It increases the chance of getting the registration. I hear it. I do hear it. But if we're talking about this type of decision, Dom, right? I don't know what you think, but I think Gyokeres is definitely the better option, and I hope they agree to get Gyokeres. But I do understand what you're saying. Big up to Derek as well. Said something about Gyokeres there. Gyokeres announcement will happen next Monday. Mark my words. They're being respectful of the Portuguese club. Yeah, that's what I think as well. Because they got a big game. It's a Portuguese Cup final. They're waiting for him to play the game. And then as soon as the game finishes, no, not soon, but once the game's over, the next couple of days after that, this is where it will start to line up, I'm pretty sure. And I do agree with Eric there as well. Big up to you, Chelsea fan, bro. Legend. Gyokeres all day long. Yeah, Gyokeres. That'd be great. Big up Harry Rodrygo. Oh, Rodrygo all day long, mate. Rodrygo. It's not even a debate for me. Rodrygo all day long. Unless if it's 100 million euros, unless money side of comes of things and we can't get enough, then I understand. If we got a big striker and we need other positions and we ain't got the money, then fair enough. But if money's there, which I presume it is, go and get a striker and go and get Rodrygo. Why not? Gyokeres is joining Arsenal this summer. Rodrygo joining as well. Rodrygo, but obviously we do, yeah, exactly what Dom just said there as well. Spot on there as well. Absolutely spot on. Hit the like buttons up, people. Money quick action. That's the reason why we need to sign Gyokeres ASAP. I 100% agree. 100% agree. Big up Captain Fletch in the building. How you doing, Captain Fletch? Not a real one. Hope you're good. How are you feeling about Liverpool transfer as well, bro? Let us know, because I know you guys are doing really well over there as well, bro. But yeah, big up to you, Captain Fletch. Hope you're doing well, mate. AMD, my brother. Oh, bro, look at man's profile picture. Yes, TT. He's got the kin. Henri. Bring me Rodrygo and Alvarez. By the way, yeah, I saw a little report coming out today saying Arsenal may look at Alvarez, bro. I'm a huge fan of Alvarez. Like when he's at Man City, even before Man City, I was looking at him at River Plate, and I was jealous when I was like, nah, they got a baller. Because I remember I watched him like I saw like he scored like 5 goals in one game for River Plate. Yeah, and then when Man City, I was like, nah, Man City got a good player. And then look, he ripped up against he ripped it up with Man City. He's ripped it up, bro. Did you see Man's free kick the other day against? I think they played Betis, right? Was it Betis or was it? No, yeah, I think it was Betis. Bro, we think Declan Rice's free kicks were good. Look at Alvarez's free kick against Real Betis. Alvarez is top class, bro. Absolute top class. Man's won everything, hasn't he, as well? Alvarez would be a no-brainer. I'd love to go and sign Alvarez, but I don't see it happening. I don't see us going for him. I don't see. I think it's at Atleti as well this season. But Berta, yeah, Berta brought him from Man City to Atleti. Berta, go back to Atleti. Bring Alvarez, mate. Why you bring Simeone as well? But yeah, big up. Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. Alvarez is a baller, mate. Absolute baller. Harry says, I'd rather Gyokeres than Sesko. Not saying Sesko won't fit our style of play, but I would go for Gyokeres. Exactly. Bro, it's not me calling Sesko a bad player, guys. You know, he may come good, but when you got a player like Gyokeres out there right now, he's going to be leaving. You got to go for him. You got to go for him. Conte's an immense manager, but equally he tends to leave a mess behind when he goes. Well, the thing with Conte, Dom, right, is he don't stay at many clubs long. That's the thing. I think he's won everywhere. Oh, he's won a trophy everywhere, but Tottenham. Same with Mourinho. Mourinho might not won with Fenerbahce. I think Mourinho's won everywhere but Tottenham as well. There seems to be a common theme here. But Conte, the thing with Conte is he don't really tend to stay too long at these clubs, you know. He moves around everywhere. Like even when he even tried internationally. I remember when he was Italian manager in the Euros 2016 as well. He tried international football, didn't really. I mean, he did well, but didn't really win. Didn't manage to win anything, and then he went back to club. But yeah, I mean, he's been all over the place, Conte. But you know what I love about Conte is he don't need money really. You know, he don't need these big fancy players. Like I look at Conte, he just comes in and he wins. He's a proven winner. Look at him this season with Napoli. They got flipping people calling them finished. Look at their squad. Yeah, they got flipping an injury-prone Spinazzola at left back. Yeah, they've got flipping McTominay. Everyone called him finished in Man United, right? Balling out, best player in Serie A this season, right? They got Billy Gilmore, Philip Billing, Lukaku. Everyone's saying, "Oh, Lukaku's he's dead. Haha, he's rubbish." They got he's getting older. Politano on the win. Neres. They lost Kvaratskhelia. They lost Osherman. He's top of the league with them right now, and he's going to probably win them the league. Not only that, he's like nobody expect Napoli to go and compete for the league title. That's down to Conte, man. But I do get what you're saying as well. We need a quick we need quick action, and that is why. Yeah, I think I read that one. But big up to you, bro. He doesn't. He doesn't, bro. He doesn't. Ever since he won it, we did piped out in the early rounds. FA Cup. Have we even made it past the fourth round in the FA Cup? I don't think we have. No, we haven't. SH says the only worry thing about Gyokeres is his header record. Oh, what you mean in terms of like you don't score enough headers? I hear that. To be fair, I do hear that. There we go. Bless, love, and Gyokeres. Big up to Dow in the building, brother. How's it going, Dow? Plus, Viktor lifted the title. There we go. Thank you very much, Dow, for that as well. Absolute facts right there. Jonathan Davis to Napoli or United. United could be on a free transfer. They could get him, you know. But maybe Napoli. I think it's just United. I know, but it's just Premier League side of things. That's why I think we should be in for Jonathan David on a free. Big up to Gary as well. Hi all. You know Arsenal will trip over their own feet regarding the strikers. It's Glock 9 all day long. Sesko incoming. Facts, bro. It's typical Arsenal, ain't it? When there's a player like Gyokeres out there, we go and get Sesko instead. Yeah, that just doesn't make sense. This might be a wild shot, but Baleba from Brighton would be. That's big up to you, Jack, bro. That's a brilliant shot, mate. It's not wild, but Baleba's a top baller, mate. Yeah, he's top class. That would be. I don't think we'll go for him, but I think that's a great shout there. Yeah, Baleba is a top class. Brighton have this thing to produce these players, man. I don't know where they get them from. Yeah, they're decent. Well, I know the thing with Brighton, they don't win anything like trophy wise. That's the thing maybe missing for them. But they're such a well-run club, man. Like the way how they get these players in, and then they get money for the players as well, right? And they sell them off to these bigger teams. Like they produce some ballers, man. They produce some ballers. A second tier trophy won by our own goal is not a disgrace. Come on, we are fighting for the Champions League in second place. Do you actually say if we finish 17th? No, I'm not. I'm not saying we're gonna swap. I'm not saying we're swapping places. This is what I'm. This is another thing. I'm not saying we're gonna swap places. Yeah, I will not swap places with Man United or Tottenham. My point is, right? These are still European trophies, right? And understand, yeah, we shouldn't have been in Europa League, but when we were in it, right? You know, we had 5 attempts to win it and we didn't. At the end of the day, we didn't get over the line. We didn't win it. We had 5 attempts, and we got done up. We got done out by these teams, and it adds up, bro. You know, that's my point with it. Really, like I get no, I would not swap places with them. I'll not swap places with them. You know, there's 17th, no way. But at the same time, when you look overall history, Arsenal won the double, bro. Like we finished 10th in the Premier League. No, you know, but we won the FA Cup and the League Cup. But we look back in history. Why are we the third biggest club in England? Because of the trophies. You know, because that's what is the metric is measured on trophies. Liverpool, Man United, Arsenal. Arsenal got the most league titles out in London in terms of out of Chelsea, Tottenham, all these bigger teams. I get what you're saying. I'm not swaying places. My point is we're gonna fire you without winning anything, and it adds up, bro. So I get we're competing and it's brilliant, man. But for our rivals to go and win that, you know, it's and while we're sitting here saying next season again, it's so frustrating, bro. That's my point with it. We're already late, but we're already late with the Zuameni deal. But I see Thomas Partey in Lazio's Ravella. Watch that guy. Yeah, Ravella is very, very good, bro. Ravella is a top player as well. We smacked Real Madrid 5-1 and lost to a team in PSG that played at back 8. We aren't great at, but yeah, that's our kryptonite, bro. That's our kryptonite. No, I get what you're saying, Eric, bro, and it's all love, bro. It's all love. I'm just frustrated, man, that we've gone year in year out winning nothing. That's the biggest frustration for me. And no, look, that Real Madrid is going to be one of the things that I'm going to remember. This is one of the best performances I've seen growing up. I wasn't alive when we made the final. You know, I wasn't alive. I was like really young when we played against Barcelona. Yeah, in Jack Wilshere masterclass in the midfield, Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta. I was really young. So, but what's my brother shouting for, mate? He's doing my head in. I was really young, so I didn't remember this. But with the Real Madrid, it was something I'm going to remember for, man. One of the best performances I've seen. You know, we always remember that. Like for me as well, because growing up, this is the best I've seen us play in the Emirates era for me, was that game. But I'm just looking at overall perspective of the season, bro. It's another season we've won nothing. And it adds up 5 years, no trophies. Other teams around us picking up trophies as well. It's frustrating, man. Big up to you, Watford Way in the building, man. Big up to you, brother. Absolute legend. Make sure you guys subscribe to Watford Way. Another legend in the building. Please tell me about Victor. He thinks I'm the reporter. My dear reporter. Big up to you, bro. I hope Victor's coming, man. I hope Victor's coming. Oh my god, why are people calling me? Why are people calling me? Hold on. Why are people calling me for? It's mad. I think it'll come, bro. I think Gyokeres is coming. Lamar, yeah, Lamar's another one as well, to be fair. What happened to we had Gyokeres word he's coming. No one is sure. It's what happens in transfers, isn't it, Drew, though? That'd be funny, to be fair. That'd be funny. Yeah, I wouldn't even mind that. Just at this rate, just sign both of them. Yeah, if we sign both of them, I'm not even going to mind at all. 2 strikers, get them in. Yeah, but as long as we do the other work as well, we just get both of them, cool, right? Get in a winner, yeah. Get in the midfielder. Zumani's going to be coming in. Get in defender, goalkeeper, and we're sorted then. Okay, fair enough. But we are not going to get. We will not get both for me. We will not get both. Gyökeres, we are waiting for from. Gyökeres, we are waiting for. Here we go. Gyökeres, Liverpool from Bournemouth. Yeah, what's happening with Wirtz as well, by the way? Because I swear that there's a whole situation with Wirtz. But yeah, you're literally getting Yeah, you're literally getting Yeah, you're getting Gyökeres and Frimpong as well. The issue, big up to Rory as well in the chat. The issue with Alvarez, I don't think he's an out-and-out striker. I hear that as well, to be fair. I hear that as well. But Atleti's balling out, bro. Like he's got, I think, over. He's like, let me check his overall stats because I saw it the other day. I'm like, this guy's doing bits for them. But I would not say no. Yeah, he's got like 30 goals, bro. My days. People are calling me this in my head in. Yeah, he's got like 30 goals. He's got like 30 goals this season with Atleti. And to be honest, right? To be honest, at Man City, I think at Man City, what you guys are saying, he's similar to Jesus. Oh my God. Guys, give me 1 second, please. Someone's calling me. Hold on. Sorry, people, man. Sorry, people. My apologies. Guys, make sure we're on 55 likes. Let's smash them up. Let's go 60 if we can. Greatly appreciated as well. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I feel like a Man City is similar to Jesus, you know. Very similar player to Jesus, which I don't think we'll go for him anyway, but I'm still taking him in a heartbeat. 100%, but seeing as the football he plays more rigid, we need that more prolific goal scorer. Say he played the same way a couple of seasons ago, I'll probably be looking at Alvarez. I don't think he'll come anyway, bro, but yeah. Big up to DJB. Big up to you, bro. Sesko will come because Arteta can just justify playing Havertz. Bro, this is spot on. Yeah, bro. DJB, absolute facts, bro. This is why he's been begging for Sesko, right? He wanted him last summer. Obviously, Sesko wanted to stay at Leipzig, right? Then he wanted him in January, but they said, no, 70 million. And we didn't want to pay that. Then he wanted again this summer when Berta wants Gyokeres. Just so he can play Havertz again. Bro, look how many times man's trying to force Havertz in. Yeah, look how many times he's forced Havertz in that number 8. was doing all our headings like when we first bought Havertz. Everyone saw it wasn't working there, but week in week out he's playing Havertz in that position, and then he play him as put him as a striker, right? This guy loves forcing this guy in. He'll do anything to play Havertz. This is why, he wants Sesko, guys, because he knows Gyokeres comes in. Yeah, Havertz ain't getting you're not getting nothing against Gyokeres, Havertz. Sesko, on the other hand, he's more raw. Yeah, he's a bit more younger. Can rotate with Havertz. It's spot on, bro. It's spot on. But yeah, big up to you, bro. Big up to my brother Liam as well, man. Bless up to you, by and view. Big up to you, man. Hope you're well, bro. Absolute legend. Big up to Liam. Guys, sorry about the background noise. My brother's going crazy right now. Man's got anger issues or something. I don't know. Maybe he sees that we're signing Sesko. I don't know. Yeah. By the way, Liam knows a lot about Bundesliga, obviously. So you can ask Liam, guys, about Sesko. Yeah, this guy watches him week in, week out. He sees him week in, week out, effectively. He's a Bayern fan. He knows a lot about Sesko as well, right? He's going to tell you that even Liam don't rate him. So, but there we go. No, exactly that, bro. And even when I look into it might be just me, but even when I look into Havertz, yeah. Even when I look into Havertz, right, I see him as even when I look into Sesko, I see him as a sort of similar profile, right, to Havertz anyway. Like I think they play very similar. For me, we can't have another Havertz, man. Like you need. I just still can't get over. I can't get over I can't get it. I can't get over it. Like we're gonna miss out on Gyokeres just to go and get Sesko instead. We finished. Oh, was it 12? It was 12. Yeah, it was 12. There we go. Big up Drew for correcting me. Yeah, we won a double that season. Same to you, Josh. Much love. Just trying to be the doomer. Nah, bless up Eric, man. This guy's a real one every single time. I see improvement from Wenger years of being happy for a top 4 finish. I saw watched the season before the Invincible as well. Fucking my brother's going mad. Man's got anger issues, people. Bless up Eric, man. Bless up yourself, bro. And I agree with you. I want trophies too. Completely agree. You just refuse to accept United losing Europa League. Spurs didn't win. Means Spurs are better than us. Nah, yeah, bro. 100%, bro. 100%. Nah, I'm definitely will not swap positions, bro. No way. No way. It's just seeing our rivals, bro, just win that. It just pissed me off. Have you heard what Gyokeres' uncle said? The family is already just. No, what's he said, Carlos, bro? What's he said? Where can I find what he said, please? Let us know. Big up, bro. Big up to you, Sam, brother. We need you in Kenya for a watch-along. Most probably almost winning the league when you'll come. I'll pay for your safari after the watch-along. Bro, I'll be there, bro. Sam, give me a message on Instagram, bro. We'll TG in Kenya, yeah? Come on. Kenya tour, people. Kenya tour. Yeah, bro. Give me a message on Instagram. Go to my bio right now, and then if you click on my if you go on my Instagram, my brother is doing my head in. Jesus, can you hear him in the background, people? Fucking hell. This is what I got to deal with on a daily basis. If you go to my bio, you find my Instagram. Give me a message, Sam, bro. Kenya settings, people. Berta gonna try everything to make Gyokeres sign for Arsenal. Yeah, we don't need Sesko, and I hope Berta does. I really do, because Berta's a ruthless director, man. He's proved that. He's proved that a lot. The uncle claims about Gyokeres are being unbelievable. United have a chance to sign, and there we go. Then a bunch of BS. Arteta's up for Havertz goes beyond football. Big up to John. Facts. Yeah, get me Gyokeres. Facts, bro. Facts. Right. Let's get into some more news, guys. We're gonna quit you guys. I've been going for an hour. We got everyone who tuned in this day, guys. Really do appreciate it. We're 4 likes away from 60 as well. So let's make if you guys can smash likes up, people. That'd be, if you haven't already, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. So yeah, we got a report about Rodrygo, guys. Arteta was asked by it in his press conference today as well. But Florian Plettenberg from Sky Germany saying that Arsenal are continuing to seriously pursue Rodrygo. Still difficult, but he's currently at the very top tier of their list for the win. Talks between all parties have started, as revealed yesterday. Mikel Arteta has denied his report, saying if you want to win major trophy, you have to have the best in the market. You have to add goal creativity numbers, and that will be very different in positions as well. So get your guys' thoughts about this, man. Not Gyökeres. He's in my mind, man. Get Gyökeres, but no, Rodrygo to Arsenal. See, these are the types of players, yeah, that when you look at Arsenal Football Club, you need to be attracting, you need to be bringing in, right? And for me, it's an absolute no-brainer. This guy on the left-hand side, I think to get Rodrygo, for me, it'd mean we'd have to sacrifice one of Martinelli or Trossard, because I spoke about it. Give me 1 second. This is my head in. Sorry. I spoke about it, right? Obviously, on uh, earlier about Trossard signing the new contract, right? What will happen to Martinelli? Like, for me, you have to get money from Martinelli to get getting Rodrygo. For me, that's the only way I see it really happening. If Martinelli goes, then I think we've got a good chance. At the same time, it's going to be down to Rodrygo and whether or not he's going to want to stay at Real Madrid, because let's not forget, Real Madrid are getting Alonso in as well. They're getting Xabi Alonso in, and maybe Alonso will want him to keep him in his plans. So Real Madrid are going to demand around. Give me 1 second, guys. This is a joke today. Sorry, people. Yo, so some people, man, like honestly, some people just. I'm literally live, and he knows I'm live as well. I'm calling this guy out. Yeah, he's in the chat. This Taki guy, right, bro? Look, this guy's spamming my phone down. Like, what's going on? Madness. And he's watching a minute ago, and he knows I'm live. He's doing it on purpose, man. It's a joke. Anyway, sorry about that, people. Let's talk about Rodrygo very quickly, right? Yeah, obviously be down to Alonso if he's going to keep in these plans as well. But Real Madrid are offering, like, in terms of like selling him Sky, around 80 million for a player like Rodrygo. Yeah, for me, of course, I think Gyokeres coming in, whoever, yeah, the striker. But yeah, if we should have the money there anyway. Go for this guy, man. This is a no-brainer, absolute no-brainer. You know, yeah, 100% Jacob, bro. I blocked this guy. I blocked this guy, bro. I blocked him today, and he somehow got a new number. I called me. He found my number again. I blocked this guy about 20 times, bro. He keeps coming back. This guy just comes back, bro. The Terminator settings. You just can't be. This guy just keeps coming back. But anyway, yeah. Bless up Jacob in the chat, by the way, my brother. Oh yeah, but yeah, like with Rodrygo, guys, right? For me, absolute no-brainer. Big game player, overall top class player. I know against us, we don't have him reasonably well, but I've seen this. We've seen this guy enough, guys. This is the best of the best out there in terms of winners, people. Yeah, I'm hearing Nico Williams and all of this. Like when Rodrygo's out there, people, right? And if he's available, it's an absolute no-brainer, guys. It's an absolute no-brainer. Rodrygo for me, top class, man. Yeah, absolute top class. And yeah, a lot of people could say, why would he leave Real Madrid and go to Arsenal? Well, if he's not in the manager plans, if Alonso don't want him and he's available, why not? Why not go for him? But yeah, in terms of, like, obviously the sources coming from Florian Plattenberg from Sky Germany. Again, I don't know how reliable this guy really is. But these if you want to talk about bringing new winners, guys, you go and get someone like Rodrygo. Yeah, this guy would be absolutely top class, 100%. But yeah, that's that there, guys. Love to hear you guys' thoughts on that as well. Let's get into this story as well today. Very interesting one as well, people. It's on Trossard, right? Trossard is in advanced talks of a new contract, with all parties now confident of agreement. The Belgian has been in talks since January, but the process has accelerated in recent weeks, going by saying well today. Trossard could be staying, man. And 1st of June, by the way, bro. Yeah, big up Jacob, by the way, brother. Um, 1st of June it opens, and then I think it shuts, don't it, for the Club World Cup for a little bit. I think it's like a week or 2 weeks, and then it shuts for the Club World Cup, and then it opens again. So yeah, 1st of June, man. So we literally got just over a week to go, I'm pretty sure. And then it opens, man. Yeah, man. This manager, glimpse, Arteta out, mate. But yeah, anyway, with Trossard, right? Is advanced talks over the new contract. This is interesting. This is a weird one for me because I kind of think he's completely digressed this season as a player. And I know what people would say he's more impactful off the bench. And let's not kid ourselves. Last season off the bench, yeah, this guy turned up in the big games. Let's not forget the Bayern Munich game last season, first leg. He got us a goal. The Porto game, yeah, he got us a goal again. By the way, like Trossard, he's always been that player who could come off the bench and make a difference. Cool. But you got to look at it now. I think he's banning on his age. He's like 29, 30 now. We'll give him a new contract. I don't know about that. I don't know. You know what? Trossard there again. Martinelli there again. Saka on the right. Does that who's going to be the okay? We're winning another winner, but what? Where Trossard going to play then? If he, what? He's just going to sit on the bench reserve for the rest of the season. I think we need to move him on personally, and I don't mind Trossard. I rate Trossard as a player. I think he's been a good signing. Like we dodged a bullet. We're going to sign, the funky Barnet, yeah, Mikel Mudryk. Everyone gassing the guy up. The Ukrainian Neymar, yeah, we're going to sign him for 80 million or however much it was, people. And we dodged a bullet. Trossard came in. I always rate him at Brighton anyway. Like man's got a hatch against Liverpool, didn't he, at Anfield? But he's been a good signing, Trossard. Really good signing. I do rate the guy. Just this season though, he's completely been off it. He's had a few good games here and there, but I think majority compared to last season, he's really fallen off a cliff a little bit. So him signing new contracts, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens with, because you think about it, on the left we're gonna have Trossard there again. Martinelli should be staying. Then we have Saka on the right. I don't know. In terms of like the winner situation as well, Trossard will get literally 0 minutes then. But yeah, for me, I did rate him as a player. I think it was time for him to move on this season. It's not the end of the world that he's staying. I'm not, I'm not even saying that. Like, it's not even the end of the world that he's staying. But at the same time, what does it mean for a winner coming in as well? We'll have to wait and see, people. We'll have to wait and see. If we were ready to pay 100 million for Mudryk, 80 mil for Rodrygo, they'll be waiting for the excuse. This are the signings we moved to Emirates for. Facts. These are players that we get in, bro. 100%. Yeah, of course he does, mate. Of course he does. Trossard is easily the best of the bench player in the Premier League right now. Legs, creativity, cleverness. Yeah, if you want to play off the bench, it's Trossard. Yeah, Mr. Clutch himself, bro. Yeah, it seems to be like that, Eric, right? Because when he has when he starts the games, he doesn't really make the impact, but off the bench, he seems to be more impactful off the bench. Do you think do you think anything would have been different if we signed Zaha instead of Pepe? I think because Zaha knew the league with Palace as well. I think he would have been more. I think even at the time, Emery wanted Zaha, didn't he, over Pepe? I love Pepe, by the way. I rated Pepe. I really did. I think a lot of people criticize him because of the price tag. 72 million. He didn't live up to that. I'm not saying he lived up to anything, but I don't think it's bad if people made him out to be. That FA Cup run, Pepe was balling out. Yeah, that end of the season in the FA Cup, we won the FA Cup, but if you go to that season as well, yeah, he was incredible. He was on some form of his life. Yeah, Brighton, West Brom. I think that run of games that he had, if you guys remember, he was scoring goals for fun. And I love Pepe. I really did. I just I don't know what it was for him, man. I just feel, I don't know, like I know my brother's going mad in the background. He's got anger issues, man. Absolute anger issues. Um, I feel like Pepe just run in terms of the consistent game time. It wasn't there for Pepe. And I know he listen. It doesn't help. Saka was there. Saka's doing his thing. Saka's balling out week in week out. But I kind of wanted Pepe to have that run of games. I think there was a stat that went around when he left that his most ever starts that he got was about only 7 starts in a row or 8 starts in a row. Other than that, it would always be off the bench, off the bench, off the bench, making an impact, trying to make an impact. If, for example, if he got as many minutes as Trossard was getting as starts this season, right? Or players like Martinelli's been starting a lot this season, right? Or how many times Saka played this season, yeah? Like what I'm saying is, if if he got more, sorry about the background. If he got more like consistent game time, like more starts, I think we would have seen a much better player. There were signs in there with Pepe. There are small signs in there. I think part of it was confidence, but majority with Pepe is I just feel we needed that more consistent game time. That he didn't really get, and that was a frustrating thing about it, to be honest with you. But I love Pepe, man. I love that guy. Like that guy in the FA Cup balled out. He's the type of player for me that he's similar to Saka in the sense that he's not afraid. Like a lot of winners nowadays, yeah, they're very predictable. They're very robotic. But I feel like with Pepe, he's the type of player that gets off your edge of your seat. Every time he'll get the ball, like what Saka does. Yeah, just drives with it. Takes on. He's not afraid to take on his man. Yeah. Okay, people can say he's too flashy, whatever. But he's the type of player that excites you, man. That got you on the edge of your seat. Just didn't work out at Arsenal. It's such a shame. He's doing his thing over there in Villarreal, but yeah, it's a shame with Pepe, man. It really is. I think as soon as the window opens, bro, I expect it to be announced. You'd like to think so, bro. You'd hope so, but yeah, I think it will get done, bro. I think it will get done, but yeah, we have to. I expect as soon as the window opens, that's where we're gonna see it there. But yeah, guys, that is all the news today. Big at everyone, man. Big at everyone who tuned in. Really appreciate you lot. We got 62 likes, so big up for that, people. We're gonna try and do these a lot more consistently. I know I've been enjoying doing the pre-recorded videos, but they'll continue. But I'm going to try and do daily live streams of transfer news now as we approach the big window. Of course, June the 1st. So yeah, we're going to do many more live streams. I love getting involved with the chat as well. Love hearing you guys' opinions. I know today, maybe I don't agree with a lot. Maybe you guys disagree with some of the stuff I say. But this is football. This is if everyone agreed, it just wouldn't. It wouldn't, it'd be dead. It'd be boring. You know how it is. Everyone's got different opinions. So I love to get you guys' thoughts in the chat. That's why I love doing, these live streams, seeing what you guys are saying. But I think we can, majority of us can agree in the chat, yeah? We want Gyokeres over Sesko. Simple as that, really. Yeah, Berta needs to get, give Berta what he wants. That's what I'm going to say about that. But big up, guys. You guys can catch me. What's the day tomorrow? Friday. Probably back again with a transfer show tomorrow. You guys can catch me on Saturday. The lady, Arsenal women, Champions League final. Barca Arsenal, yeah, Champions League final. Catch us there on the Saturday as well. And then I'll be back on Sunday. I may be going Southampton away, guys. Yeah, I'm in talks to go Southampton away. I'm buzzing for it, but I don't know if it's definite yet. It's about 90% chance we could be going away, right? Southampton away on the Sunday. There could be a very good chance. So we could be at the game on Sunday, guys, as well. But yeah, bless up Drew, bro. Big up Josh on a double stream. Yeah, appreciate one of you tuning in the both streams as well, and even this one as well, guys. If you guys missed the other one, I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Drew, as well, man. Tottenham will open Tottenham open top bus parade tomorrow. Apparently they will parade the Europa League past the Emirates Stadium. Flipping hell, man. I'm fuming that they won a European trophy. North London will be right tomorrow. Bless up ASU always as well. Eric, my brother, big up to you, bro. Josh, I'm so glad to find your channel. I appreciate that, man. I love your perspective, and the banter is fun, and we agree on a lot and loads of respect when we don't. So yeah, come on, you're my guy, Eric. Yeah, 100%, bro. Every single time. I appreciate your support over there from the States as well, man. Bless up the States every single time. And yeah, bless up to you, Eric, man. Bless up to Natalie as well. Bless up to Natalie in the chat. Good night, everyone. Good night to you as well, Natalie from Belgium. Victor's better than Belgium. Yeah, Viktor Gyökeres is. Oh no, yeah, sorry, Viktor Gyökeres, 100% agree. Big up to you, David, as well. And yeah, guys, we're getting out of it. Big up, everyone. I'll catch you guys tomorrow as always. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, whatever you got to, guys. And as always, come on, you Gunners. We're out of it.